everybody. Welcome to another episode of HappyCast with Ben and Brian. HappyCast, of course, is your number one source for the things that make you happy, the things that bum you out, and everything in between. I'm Brian. This is Ben. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Brian.
Ben, what happened since the last podcast? Have you suddenly aged 40 years?
No, I'm really sick, and my voice is all messed up.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Have you tried drinking like a healing elixir, maybe some kind of potion, witch's brew?
What would I put in it?
Probably cough medicine would be good. Eye of Newt.
I thought maybe you had some kind of home remedy.
What? Yeah, that is what the Eye of Newt is part of the home remedy.
I thought that was just normal.
No, that's very unusual. Although I don't know. Well, that's too bad, Ben. You wanna take a break and put the podcast off a week? We can just post an old episode and act like it's new. I'm sure people won't pick up on it. These are all pretty similar anyway.
There we go. I drank some of that Newt Eye.
All right, cool. I told you it would work.
You were right, it did. I just happen to have some lying around within arm's reach.
Of course. I mean, who doesn't have Eye of Newt just laying around their apartment?
If you don't, you need to get a better spice rack.
Exactly.
Is it a spice?
I wasn't going to question you on that, but I don't think so.
Witches who listen, right in.
We do have a pretty big witch following, is what I hear.
We have a lot of Willems. We heard a lot of crap about all the Willem stuff you said last time.
Yeah. We did lose like a third of our listening audience, but you know what?
Willems.
All the Willems. So yeah, I mean, really, our big three listening demographics are Willems, witches, and just British people.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have another what in there.
Oh, British people.
Welshmen. They're not from Wales, but sure.
Well, I'm pretty excited to be here, Ben. What is this, episode 87?
Possibly. I forget the numbers as soon as I do them. Yeah, 87. 86 was William DeFriend.
Woohoo! That's the year I was born, so it's a very special episode to me, near and dear to my heart.
Despite your insulting the Willems, the fellow Willems.
You know me. I'm not. My name's William, like a normal person, but
it again.
If the Willems want to, squash the beef at some point down the road, I'm open to, talking about it.
That
no
was
promises.
A good callback to an episode we did.
Mm-hmm. Episode 13. Yeah, it's true.
Is that what you're doing now? Because I did it last week. You just went back and researched episode titles.
No, that's actually I know that one off the top of my head because that was the last episode of our original run. For some reason, that one sticks out in my mind.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because it was theorized by internet conspiracy nuts that we had a falling out, and that's why our last episode was squashing the beef.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you have to check in the forum, man. Name a big internet forum.
LostUnlocked.proboards.com.
Yep, exactly. That's all people were talking about on there, man.
Wow, I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe they would think that since it's number 13, it's that thing where if 13 people sit down to eat, like the first one to get up dies, and neither of us would get up first.
I've never heard of that. Is that an actual superstition?
I heard that it's a thing, and it's supposed to be because of like Jesus or something. It's like 12 disciples plus Jesus, and he stood up to pay the check, and then he died first.
I don't know if that's right.
Someone had to pay the tab.
Well, it
was his home, but who has a table in their home for 13 people? Actually, 26 people. They're all on one side.
Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. It's like they could have seated way more people.
That was definitely in the private room of some restaurant.
Exactly. It was like, it was back in the biblical times, so it was probably actually like the smoking section because that's back when they had smoking sections and non-smoking sections.
They had to have them separated legally.
Exactly.
We're educational. We earned our tag for this week.
Man, we're really coming real close to that episode 100, Ben. Do you have something really special planned for that one?
I do, but it's a secret until it comes up, so I can think of it.
years in the making. I've got my own ideas. I think that, maybe for the 100th episode, I get on a ship and sail away to the Grey Havens, and I leave you to host the podcast by yourself.
I don't know if that would. Can we both go to the Grey Havens, or should I go through the wardrobe to Narnia?
I feel like you're the Samwise to my Frodo, so you need to stay behind.
I don't want to be Sam. I mean, Sam is actually the best one.
No, he is actually. Yeah, Frodo doesn't do anything.
No, he carries it, and Sam carries Frodo. Some say that's why there was a character named Sam in Game of Thrones who is pretty much the helper character to someone else who just whines a lot.
Ooh. Is that character dead yet? You can tell me. No spoilers.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Maybe not.
That seems problematic.
So when is our 100th episode?
13 weeks from today.
And what is today?
Well, we're recording it on April the 5th.
91. The Fish.
April the Fish.
96.
PH Fish, like the band.
I think our 100th might be on July 7th.
Okay.
That's if we don't miss any weeks in the middle.
All right. That's not bad. I think we can hit that.
We have a big reunion show. Every single guest on at one time in one big Skype chat.
Talking at the exact same time.
Yes. Or all 100 episodes and put them all next to each other, edit them all at the exact same time so they all play at once.
I was about to make that very suggestion.
Oh, whoops.
No, it's fine.
Sorry for squashing your beef. That's what it means, right?
Well, that is what that means. I think we should transition over to Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah.
While we do, I'm going to go on Priceline.com and book my cruise to the Grey Havens. It's Happy Hour again. Happy Hour is the part of the show where we talk about the thing that is making us most happy for the week. Ben? What is your Happy Hour pick?
Isn't the hip new thing to go on kayak.com or something and use that to book? I heard about it once.
I don't know. The only time I did any flight, I booked my tickets on Priceline because at the time William Shatner was their spokesperson.
And that's why?
That is why. Because I already had the app on my phone because it's a little picture of William Shatner. And
of course.
They got me a pretty good deal, but they've separated ways, so I'm looking for another site. So maybe Kayak would be the way to go.
Well, I hear I don't know if any of this is accurate, but I hear that Kayak actually sort of consolidates all of the prices from the different websites, so you find out which one's best without having to do it yourself.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Kayak.com?
I think so. Or just Google Kayak and ignore the boat pictures, and you'll probably find it.
Is this episode sponsored by Kayak, Ben? You can tell me.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Apron. Get a bunch of ingredients that's really expensive and make something that I would never eat.
Ooh, man, shots fired.
It's true. I looked it up one time. It's like $50 a week or something. It's probably cheaper than that. That's what I feel like it was.
It's only comes out to less than $10 per person per meal. That's not too bad, man.
For how many meals a day?
I mean, like 3.
I can buy a box of Hot Pockets for $10 eat those all at once for myself for one meal.
So are you suggesting that we launch our own Blue Apron competitor, which is just you send people like Hot Pockets and macaroni in the mail?
Yes, I am. I don't know what to call it. Red Apron? Or is that too similar?
That's a little on the nose.
Chef Hat.
Yep, Chef Hat. That's right.
Or just macaroni sock.
Oh, sure, yeah. And that is the best way to ship macaroni, so that makes perfect sense. And
they will not be used, so don't worry, people. Well, because they always have you can get 3 beans and the sprig of parsley and put it in a stew. Done. Everything they always list off is something I've never ever heard of.
I feel like Blue Apron was kind of a long shot for you anyway, because I hope I'm not speaking out of line. You're not the most adventurous when it comes to trying different foods.
Well, no, I've tried several different foods.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misspoke. You've tried a lot of different foods which you dislike.
Yes, that one is true. I will try a lot of them, but I mean, the smell of food. All right, I'll say this for Bumper Patrol. I was going to say I'm sick, but I'm going to save a story I have for Bumper Patrol. Never mind.
Ooh.
Happy hour. Here I am.
I thought your happy hour was blueapron.com.
Oh no.
Go to blueapron.com/HappyCast.
/MeUndies.
Yep, that's another one. Like one more. Let's do one more. What's another big podcast sponsor?
Harry's Shave Club.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I looked into Harry's, and I actually went with their competitor, Dollar Shave Club.
Oh.
You know.
What about the glasses one?
Oh, Warby Parker.
Yeah, weird name.
I've actually I've gotten frames from Warby Parker before. They're solid. I like the product.
We're sponsored by all of these.
Like literally every podcast ever. These are our sponsors.
Oh, don't forget Audible and Squarespace.
Sure, and Loot Crate. That's
I haven't heard that one much in mine.
Oh well, you need to listen to better podcast then.
I listened to actually that one just Flip the Table mostly just does other podcasts. And theirs. Anyway, happy hour. I keep going off track. My happy hour this week is nope, saving that for the TV show one. I forgot.
We're gonna have a TV show?
Oh yeah, for when the HappyCast TV show comes on.
No, I mean that's the big thing now. Podcast adaptations into TV shows. It's gonna be huge.
Like which ones? I know Twitter's going into TV shows, but I don't know about podcasts.
Let's see. There was Marin, based on Mark Maron's podcast. Comedy Bang Bang, also based on a podcast.
I thought that was like a YouTube thing too first.
It was a podcast first.
Okay.
It was an audio-only podcast, and of course, you can't forget about there was a Showtime version of This American Life for a while. There you go.
Okay. Serial inspired all those true crime shows that are on TV now.
And that's true. Serial made all those people go out and get to murdering.
Okay, no,
they took the wrong thing away. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I know what it is. So I went to the convenience store recently. It was very conveniently inside the mall food court.
That is convenient.
Because I ordered pizza at my favorite pizza place that's in town. And
the one that I went to that one time?
Gino's. I don't know if you went to the mall one. We went to the one, I think, on a street somewhere. This one's in the
same
food
product,
court.
Though.
Yes. So
pizza.
I liked it. You get giant slices, too. Well, I ordered a pizza to take home so we could eat. And it takes a while to make it, so I walked over to the cookie cake place, got a couple slices of that. Great American Cookie. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
My
that
brain
sounds right.
started thinking it was This American Cookie. What we said earlier. Podcast title. Like, does one producer just cover the backstory of how the cookie gets made? Is that what that show's about?
Hello, patrons. Welcome to This American Cookie. Each week we take a cookie, 3 different toppings, bring it to you this week. That's it. I can't do anymore. Man,
if this was last season, we would have like 2 hours and we record a whole segment about that.
Oh yeah, that was exhausting. There's a reason why we couldn't do that forever.
We made it a long way with that, though.
We did. We made it longer than I thought we would.
I don't know how. But then I went to the convenience store because I need something to drink. They didn't have Jones Soda anymore. The guy there said that somehow whoever he gets it from lost their distribution rights, so no one in the whole state of Arkansas can get Jones Soda anymore.
Uh-oh.
And he said he used to own a store in Oklahoma, our neighboring state, and he would drive over, buy a whole bunch of it, fill up his car, and sell it over here, which seems like smuggling, but I don't know.
Seems like bootlegging to me. Soda prohibition.
Uh-oh. Well, only for Jones, though. But, yeah, anyway, I was about to leave at the front, the candy at the front, the one that makes you see it and then buy it, the impulse purchase, and I did. It was an Oreo official cookie bar, candy bar. It's like filled with cookies and cream, and it's like German chocolate outside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I've had one of those.
I'd never seen it before. I bought 2. We've eaten 1 so far because like you open it up, there are like 2 in there, 2 packets, and it was delicious.
Are you saving the other one for a special occasion?
Probably.
Perhaps
tonight.
your wedding anniversary.
Oh no, we still have our cake from our wedding. We're saving
what?
that for our
I thought you were supposed to eat that.
We thought so too, but we kind of forgot on the first one that we had it, and then we remembered on the second one, but we didn't want to open it. So we'll wait until sometime when you and Caitlin and Megan are all here, and me, and we'll open it together and each try a bite.
I mean, I appreciate the thought, but I'm not part of this union, so you guys can eat that old cake all by yourself.
You were the best man.
I mean, I was a pretty good man. I wouldn't say I was the best.
Well, I mean, I guess I was the best man because I was in the front of our line, but you were right behind. You're like second best man.
That's true. I managed to not fall down those stairs. That that was pretty impressive.
That was, and you handled the ring very well.
Did I? See, I was in like a fugue state at that point. I really remember very little of your wedding ceremony. I remember not falling downstairs, and I remember Megan had a lightsaber, and that was pretty cool. But other than that, I don't remember anything.
She walked into the final countdown.
Oh yeah,
orchestral version.
Your wedding was so cool, Ben.
We tried. Yeah, that's my happy hour. My wedding.
Again, I feel like every week
it changes.
Yeah. No, I can back that up. That was a solid candy bar. I had one of those. I think it's new. It's got to be.
I'm excited about the next one we're eating. Oh, what about you? Have you been happy this last week?
Yeah, no, I have. My happy hour is a new audio program that you can download and listen to on your mobile device of choice. It's called a podcast. Have you heard about this?
What radio station is it on?
Well, it's not on. No, it's not on the radio. I had to think, like, is it? No. It's called WKRP in Cincinnati.
That's a TV show that I've heard of once.
That you've only heard about it once.
That was it.
I think that's fairly esoteric because I've heard reference to it, but I don't think I've actually seen an episode of that show, and that's kind of my whole thing is old sitcoms.
I know, especially about broadcasters.
I know. It was like Frasier before Frasier.
Oh,
in Cincinnati instead of Seattle.
Do you think you know how there's Garfield without Garfield, the comic strip you can look? Do you think there's Frasier without Frasier?
Ooh, I don't know if there is yet. I think there could be Frasier without Frasier, and I feel like it would almost work because the supporting cast is so strong.
I would love to just watch it where they like cut out all of his lines and just show like a blank shot of Eddie or of the couch or something, wherever he is, and just have them talk to him.
Talk to a blank space.
Like, all of Seattle is insane.
And then it turns out he was actually he's actually a ghost the whole time. They straight up like rip off the Sixth Sense ending.
Is it because in the episode of Cheers, maybe he actually does kill himself?
Exactly. Yeah, the famous Frasier suicide episode of Cheers. We all know about this.
That was pretty messed up.
Man, yeah. Cheers can get kind of dark sometimes.
Oh, anyway, yeah, you're talking about a podcast.
Am I? I'm on Frasier now, Ben. It's got everything: laughs, thrills, chills.
Chills.
A dog. That's something people like, right? I don't know.
A dog, yeah, but where are the chills?
I mean, it can get kind of spooky sometimes, like the episode where Frasier was trying to eat that guy's brains. You remember that one?
No. What about the one where they like smuggled caviar together?
Oh yeah, the caviar episode's great. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I could literally spend all day reminiscing over my favorite episodes of Frasier.
Let's start a Frasier podcast.
I mean, you say that like a joke, but I would really be into that.
I would.
Much like the time we briefly flirted with the idea of secretly recording a Joey podcast.
No,
which I still think would have been great.
With that idea. You did. I'm pretty sure I said no. But the Frasier podcast, it'll be you and me. You, a longtime viewer. I'm a recent viewer, and we'll get the new today to watch one episode and talk about it.
Oh, I kind of like that actually. Do we pick a random episode like midway through the series? Like this is the essential Frasier. This is going to give you the perfect flavor. You're going to get like a feel for what makes it special. And I have an episode in mind. I don't know if you do.
No, she'll have to go one episode at a time in order for her to completely understand everything. If we just jump around, it'll be even more ridiculous than it already will be.
But if you had to only choose one, Ski Lodge?
That's a really good one. I like the restaurant one a lot.
Oh,
which is why there was a question about it a few weeks ago.
I feel like the restaurant episode kind of trades heavily on knowing and understanding the characters, which is good. That's a strength of the show. I think Ski Lodge kind of stands on its own.
Oh, I didn't. All right, well, I didn't know it did. Well, maybe I need to rewatch the restaurant one. I just mostly think of the crazy antics where you find out they want to open a restaurant, everything goes wrong, and it's funny. Any of the antic ones I like.
Or the ones like the episodes where people mistakenly think Frasier's gay. Those are always good. That's genre of Frasier episode.
There are several of them.
Or as Mike calls it, every episode of Frasier. The one where he kind of dates Patrick Stewart accidentally, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Okay, so my happy hour pick is a new podcast called
HappyCast.
S-Town. What? No, yes. It's called HappyCast with Ben and Brian. You guys should all check it out. It's pretty good.
Never heard of it before.
No. It's called S-Town. It's from the producers of This American Life and Serial. It's better than both of those things, in my opinion. Ben?
I only heard one episode of Serial, and then stopped listening because I didn't want to be sad about injustice in the court systems. But this one I listened to because of Brian's recommendation and a couple things I read online. And you don't want to try to read as little as you can about this before you listen to it. Just listen to how excited Brian is about it and listen to it from that. Okay. At least the first episode.
All right, and there are only 7 episodes, and they're all released at the exact same time, so you can binge listen. That's the culture we live in now. You have to be able to consume it all at once. I need it all right now. Nom, 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 nom. Although I feel like in this specific case, it kind of was born of necessity, but
that's true,
just because of the way the story unfolds. But I'm gonna really be careful about what I do and don't say about it. It's I don't know, Ben. What can you say about this podcast without?
Well, first, what would you say is the initial pitch that people?
Okay, sure. The initial pitch. Okay, all right. So the initial pitch is this guy in a small Alabama town contacts a radio producer. It sends him this long, rambling, lengthy email about the terrible small town he lives in and how a murder's been committed, and there's the cover-up and corruption at the highest level, and he needs to come down and investigate. So that's the jumping-off point. And the producer gets there and meets a colorful cast of characters that I think you really kind of hit the nail on the head when you said it's like redneck Twin Peaks.
Yes, it's a lot like that, but with fewer crazy dreams. It just feels like that sometimes. And it's all true story stuff.
Yes.
I read people online saying that they listened to the whole thing and thought it was fake until they looked it up.
That's weird. I feel like, okay, well, that's odd. Because I feel like they're pretty upfront about the fact that these are real people. But
they thought it was like reenactments. Also, that's another thought people had.
Oh, okay. No, that's actual people.
I think some of them aren't from the South and thought some of the accents were cartoonish.
Oh,
like, no, people talk like that.
Pitch perfect. Yeah, no, that's very authentic. I have no complaint. As a lifelong Southerner, I am very proud of my Southern drawl. You are very Southern. I'll talk about going down to the holler, and I'll drop a y'all from time to time.
I don't really do y'alls, but I say you all a lot. Does that count?
That's close. Yeah, y'all is clearly the contraction of you and all. Actually, y'all feels weird. It doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. I say you guys a lot.
Well, have you ever heard of the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows?
No. Tell me about it.
All right, well, this is like a website online where I think they make up words for feelings or ideas that we don't have words for. And there's one that I remember from it that I feel like applies to this podcast, not ours, but the S-Town one very well. It's called Sonder, S-O-N-D-E-R, and it's the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and inherited craziness. And then it goes on for a lot longer and gets poetic. But that's what this podcast reminded me, because I forget sometimes. I think most people do, that people aren't just a one-dimensional person, and that they have their own motives and reasons for why they do what they do. And there's a lot of this in that podcast. Where like you'll hear people painting one light and then hear more like Lost does, and you're like, oh, well, maybe not. But then you go back and forth.
Yeah, no, it does have a bit of like a Rashomon quality where you kind of revisit different incidents from a new perspective and kind of gain a new understanding. Like, oh, okay, from this person's point of view, it looks like this.
And the answer is probably somewhere in the middle.
That's true. The truth lies between.
Well, speaking of answers, I also read some people are mad that there weren't enough answers at the end. But guys, it's real life. You can't make up answers to things that no one knows the answer to.
When we off the air, I would be curious to talk about what kind of answers people wanted.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's weird. Okay,
let's make an S-Town podcast about S-Town, where
right.
we talk about it.
It's called S-Town Town.
SS Town Town?
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
Or is S-Town like Unlocked?
No, but I would say there are 7 episodes. It's very quick and easy to listen to. It feels very literary in some ways, like structured like a novel.
It definitely feels like a novel when I listen to it.
Mm-hmm. And just word of warning, it is unlike HappyCast, which is clean and bug-free the entire family.
Unless we have an accident.
S-Town, that's true. That was like the one time. But S-Town is a remarkably vulgar podcast. So if that's a deal breaker for you, just there you go.
Yeah. Oh, spoiler alert: the S stands for the S word in S-Town.
Yeah, there you go. So there is an expletive in the title, so there's plenty of that throughout the actual content. And also, now I feel very weird and self-conscious now that I'm recommending the #1 podcast in iTunes from the last bottom podcast in iTunes. Like, yeah, this #1 thing is incredible. Like, it's pretty much. Like we were a garage band. I show up one day like, guys, have you heard about this band called the Beatles? They're pretty good. Good.
Is that the one that on the TV show Doug that he was in a band of? Weren't they the Beatles?
No, man. You're thinking about the Beats.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of the
Beatles
then.
Doug was not a member of the Beats. He was simply a fan.
How do you know he wasn't a member in disguise?
Maybe he could have been the guy with the weird afro. Although there was the episode where Doug was in a band. I can't remember what that band was called, though.
The Beat Souls?
The Beat Souls. No, but S-Town, it's in iTunes. Check it out. I think it's very beautiful and very remarkable audio thing for people to listen to.
It's fantastic.
That concludes Ben. Much as I backed his play to recommend that Oreo candy bar, I feel like Ben is also fully recommending S-Town.
Yes, that's how we work.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But if I talked trash about that candy bar, you would have really tore S-Town apart.
That's terrible. I listened to all of it. I hate listened.
Is that a thing? Do people do that?
I hate watched most of, what was that show called about the call center?
Outsource.
Yeah, I watched most of that out of hatred of it.
That sounds exhausting.
But that's why I didn't finish it.
I feel like I can honestly say I've never hate watched a TV show. Movies I have, obviously. And, movies like a very small commitment. It's like 90 minutes and you're done.
A movie's like a short TV show.
Sure, yeah, it's like a one and done TV show. It's like a pilot for a TV show that doesn't go any further.
Or it's like just the finale of like some TV shows. About that long. 1.5, 2 hours.
Exactly. What about books? You think people ever hate read a book? That's a pretty big commitment. This book's garbage.
I read all of the first Twilight, and the whole time I was like, maybe it'll get good partway through. And then I never liked it. Then I stopped. Now when I hate watch movies, I only do it with riff tracks on. So I've watched all the Twilight movies, but only because 3 people were making jokes during it. And that was fun.
Okay. I mean, that would help.
There were parts that were definitely worth seeing, so I'm glad I did.
Well, that does it for Happy Hour. Let's move on to the Bummer Patrol.
Oh, man!
Hey guys, time for the Bummer Patrol. Ben,
Yeah.
what's making you feel down in the dumps, man? What is your Bummer Patrol pick this week?
Well, I know I said it earlier in the show that I was going to talk about it, but now I forgot.
Something about smelling food or something?
Yeah. So, all right. About a month ago, I think, Caitlin, Megan, and the new today, Megan and I, went to IHOP to eat some pancakes. Or I think Caitlin probably just got chicken because she doesn't eat pancakes. She only eats waffles.
Not even at the, well, I mean, okay, that's fine. I'm a Waffle House guy. I'm a loyalist to the bone, all about the Waffle House. Although when I go to IHOP, they do have pretty good chicken and waffles. That's my IHOP order.
Slim Chickens is my chicken and waffles. IHOP is where I get my New York cheesecake pancakes because they exist, and I have to. And I get eggs and bacon and all that nonsense. I would go to Waffle House, but our nearest Waffle House shut down and became a dentist office, which is the opposite of a Waffle House.
That's the polar opposite of Waffle House.
Everybody knows that. I found one recently in our town still, so one exists, just not the one I knew. But we were pretty much done eating. I think Megan was finishing up, Caitlin was finishing up. I eat fast because I just do. I think it's because of school, trying to eat fast so I could finish my homework during lunch. And then some people sat at a table like right next to us, and I don't know what the guy got, but to me it smelled literally like fried poop.
Oh no, that's horrible.
I doubt it was.
Did it look like fried poop?
I didn't want to stare at his food too much. It was steaming, his plate. But I don't think
like fried food does.
Just like fried poop does.
Did you ever read that book in elementary school, How to Eat Fried Poop?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I mean, they cleaned it up in here in the southern states. That was too risque, so it became How to Eat Fried Worms.
Boo.
But when you read it, just substitute the word poop for every time you see the word worm, and that's the original authorial intent.
See, I was confused at first because I thought maybe it's a spin-off of that, because I've heard of that, but I haven't actually read the fried worms. It sounded like it could have been real.
No, it's not. It's nonsense. Sorry.
Well, it's not going to go on our picture because I don't want to Photoshop pictures of poop. Well, it's what it smelled like to me. It smelled so bad. I looked over. I thought maybe it was something with mushrooms, but I couldn't tell. And, of course, Blue Apron probably give you mushrooms, some kind of rare kind, along with, like, 2 tiny little cubes of meat.
I love your axe to grind against Blue Apron.
I'm starting the beef right here.
That's my new happy hour. Although this is Blue Apron, it's a very small portion of beef.
Exactly. Just a little tiny slice of beef. But yeah, I don't. It could have been mushrooms. It could have been I don't know what. I thought it smelled so bad. I was actually felt like I was about to throw up. And so we had to rush them to finish eating. And I think they smelled it too. I don't think it was just me, but it was terrible. And then, this also happened last night. I was at trivia, where it didn't go so great because we had like 5 sports questions out of like 20. And that's a good chunk.
That's not your strong suit.
Oh, and I got to save this info for later, but we found out he takes some questions from Jeopardy episodes.
What? So if you watch Jeopardy that week, you might get a little peek of what trivia might lie ahead.
Yesterday, he took 4 or 5 questions from the March 22nd Jeopardy. So I'm going to start watching every single episode of Jeopardy. Not ever, but in the last couple weeks.
I mean, if I learned anything from our previous podcast, I feel like smart money would be to fly Q in to be on your trivia team because she's a huge Jeopardy fan.
That's true. Maybe we'll hear some from Q soon. Like right now.
What?
No.
I know this isn't the time or place, but when you get a chance to email Q next Wednesday at 8:00, that might be a good time to do that.
That is possible.
Okay, cool. That's peek behind the curtain, guys. How the sausage gets made.
So I will ask about that. Anyway, you're 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah. No, like the real 8 o'clock.
8
Yes.
o'clock commie time. Real America
The
is here in the
Eastern
middle.
Standard Time. What? No, that's the flyover part of America. I'm on the coast.
Because we're Central Standard, so we're the central part of America. There's no America without us. It'd just be just the East Side and just the West Side with no middle. Wouldn't make you united. So
That's true. You do bridge the gap.
America could live without a coast, because then we still have most of the country connected, not counting Hawaii and Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
They don't count anyway, contiguously. Anyway, yeah, fried poop. Oh, yeah, last night we were at trivia, and we were seated next to one of the owners, who was a different owner than last time, that was again playing with a group of her family, which seemed kind of unfair, and they did okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, Ben. I feel like there might be some corruption in the Beef O'Brady's trivia scene.
You should uncover it. Become a journalist and try to interview us and just call it. Oh, never mind.
Go ahead. Yeah. No.
I forgot what my town starts with. Caught it part way. So anyone who does know, they'll think that's funny. If you don't, it's an F. So it's Fort Smith. So just call it Fart Town. There we go. We'll go with that.
Or FS Town.
Yeah, Stown. I like Fart Town. But yeah, she was
please
right
don't call please don't call the episode Fart Town. I will quit. I'll quit if you do that.
Why?
I don't know why, but I feel very passionately about it.
We'll see. So maybe let's go in the blurb.
Okay,
is that acceptable?
Yeah. The blurbs are weird. You can that's a fair place for that.
Or the picture.
I don't know how you would illustrate that. I'm actually curious. So yes, please do.
No, I don't want that. That's on the list of no, along with the fried poop.
Mm.
Well, the owner lady was sitting. We were at tables next to each other, so she was kind of right next to me with a gap in the middle. She was being kind of bossy to people. I guess she was the owner, but still. And she got a salad, not a normal salad. I don't know what was on the salad. The salad part smelled fine, but something on it again made me feel really nauseous, or nauseated, I guess technically. Is what I've learned from Vince Gilligan on one podcast of the Better Call Saul official podcast.
Yeah. I remember that episode.
I'm going to say nauseous. I don't care. But yeah, I don't know what it was. Same thing with like fajitas. When fajitas get carried by me, I suddenly feel sick.
What? You don't like a sizzling plate of fajitas?
I don't know what the smell of it is. It's most other Mexican food I'm fine with. It's the sizzling, steaming fried poo version that I don't like. Anyway, yeah, that time.
All right. So your bumper patrol is food smells?
Bad food smells. Also, I really have been sick the past week. So that's been bad too.
Oh, well. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Ish.
Okay. Well, I wish you a speedy recovery.
Me too. So, what about you? Are you bummed?
I am bummed, man. Let me tell you about my bummer patrol. It's one of my favorite books of all time, called Born Standing Up, written by Steve Martin.
But why would that be a bummer patrol?
It's a memoir of his time as a stand-up comedian in the 70s.
Sounds hilarious.
It's very good. It's very funny. I recommend it to everyone. Everyone should check it out.
And that's why you're bummed.
It's delightful. Especially, I'm going to, do something I usually don't do and say the audiobook version is incredible because it's read by Steve Martin himself. So he knows how to deliver his jokes very well. So that's delightful. But my bummer patrol, while I'm bringing it up, I just keep ignoring the fact that this is a bummer patrol. I would like to read my favorite passage from the book. It's something that stuck with me for a very long time.
Is this going to spoil?
I mean, it's a thing that happened. It's part of a small subplot of his life.
Well, S-Town's a thing that happened. That definitely has spoilers.
Okay, true. But this book came out more than 20 years ago. So I feel like the statute of limitations is up. This passage is where Steve Martin, who has had an estranged relationship with his father for his whole life, goes home to visit him as he is very ill. Here we go. I sat on the edge of the bed, and another silence fell over us. Then he said, "I wish I could cry. I wish I could cry." At first, I took this as a comment on his condition, but I'm forever thankful that I pushed on. "What do you want to cry about?" I said. "For all the love I received and couldn't return." I felt the chill of familiarity. There was another lengthy silence as we looked into each other's eyes. At last he said, "You did everything I wanted to do." "I did it for you," I said. Then we wept for the lost years. I was glad I didn't say the more complicated truth. I did it because of you. And there you go.
And
That's
scene.
my Bummer Patrol.
See, all right. I was trying really hard to,
Yes.
to not make a joke about how I also miss the lost years. Those were a great time. I frequently weep for them.
Yep, me too. I mean, that was my reading of this.
That's what they were talking about. How much they bonded over watching Lost.
Yes, I wish I could cry. What do you wish you could cry about? The fact that we never found out who was in that outrigger, he said.
And that'll make our Lost fans pretty happy, I guess.
Oh,
who don't
sure.
watch Lost? No idea.
No, that's a very ultra-specific reference that even people that watch the entire show might not even pick up on. Like folks that's like an OG Lost reference. Like only if you obsessed about the show as it aired, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you like binged it on Netflix, no idea.
Why does Walt control birds?
I wish I could cry because we never found out about the Hurley bird. Oh, I said, you didn't see the epilogue on the season 6 DVD? No, what? Let's watch that now.
And he immediately sprung to life, and they watched it together.
The end. I'm glad we can find some levity in this incredibly tragic and sad passage from the book.
That's our job. Our job is to bring levity and sadness.
Okay. Sometimes we do it better than others.
Well, I didn't think it was very funny when that guy's food smelled like poop.
Really? I thought it was hilarious.
See? That's what we do. So everyone, write in your saddest grief stories, and we'll make fun of them on the air.
Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying.
Oh. Well, on that depressing note... You sure booted it up there.
Yeah, no, that was in honor of the Wootinator. I decided to take a page from his book. No, you can pay tribute to living people.
In honor of? Or sorry, in memory of.
Yeah, I didn't say in memory of.
Well, you can remember people while they're alive. So I'm gonna start doing that all the time now.
Just to really throw people off.
Yeah, in memory of Woot.
Yeah,
Drink to
I don't
him.
know. I don't think I can do that. Like a couple of weeks ago, I sent you a GIF of Kevin Spacey from the end of The Usual Suspects. It's like just like that, he's gone. And what'd I say? R.I.P. Spacey.
Yeah.
Oh man, you thought Kevin Spacey was dead for a second.
I was like, wait, no, because I felt like I would have heard about that before you.
I mean, I feel like it just depends on who was on the internet when the news broke.
Oh, that's true.
It's like when you it's when you immediately informed me of the tragic passing of Robin Williams. That's how I found that out.
I found that out fast.
Just like all caps text. Robin Williams is dead. I'm like, oh my god, what a.
Is that how I said it?
That's how I remember it.
I don't remember it like that.
I was enjoying a lovely afternoon, taking my mother out for lunch, and that just hit me. I don't know. I'm like, oh.
It was like a flash mob.
Exactly, like a real sad flash mob. I'm like, I have to carry this news with me now. It's a real drag.
I want to see a flash like funeral procedural.
Procession?
That's it. Thank you. Not a funeral procedural drama. Be really boring. Yeah, I want to see a flash funeral procession.
You know, just hang around long enough. The internet gets around to everything eventually.
Yeah, but they get around to the bad things first.
That's true. The internet's really been letting me down lately.
Oh, Bummer Patrol, the internet.
Yep, that's it. So what do we do now, Ben?
What do we do? I say that we should probably look at our fan tweets.
Ooh.
Or feedback, whatever we call it.
Feedback.
Sounds.
The mail's here.
Oh, great. Thanks.
What's this? A letter for me.
If you'd like to contact the show, we'd love to hear from you. Our email address is happycastfeedback@gmail.com. That's right, happycastfeedback@gmail.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook. You know, I mean, I'm very confident anybody listening to this can
Already
find
listens.
out how to find us. Yeah, it's not. I don't think we've had a new listener in 5 years. I'm pretty sure we haven't.
Especially not the last two.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you are a new listener, write in so we can know you exist.
I mean, yeah, no, absolutely. That'd be like, cool.
Like right now, I
anyway,
think we literally know the names of all of our listeners.
I don't know. I like the idea that there might be this one rogue listener that religiously downloads every episode on release day and listens, but never contacts us. It's like, they don't want to hear from me. Not little old me.
We do want to hear from you. We think you're not real.
Exactly. So contact us to prove the fact that you're not made up, listener. Do I made up?
Just now made up.
Anyway, do we have any feedback this week, Ben?
We have a couple things.
Okay,
Here's something
cool.
we have. Listener Anne tweeted us and said, there is proof that dairy is interchangeable. She is in the Philippines, and she said restaurants there will substitute whipped cream for your fajitas when they run out of sour cream.
That is unacceptable.
I think it makes it better because I am not a fajita fan based on the smell.
I mean, you're kind of treading into like dessert fajita territory at that point.
Were you like channeling some Mr. Lemon Face from Adventure Time? You're unacceptable.
Not intentionally. I haven't watched
Lemongrab.
that much Adventure Time.
That's it. Well,
you know what? I was doing I was slipping into like Rick and Morty cadence, and the guy that does the voice of Rick and Morty is also Lemon. What's his name from Adventure Time? So
I did not know that.
Indirectly, I was in fact doing that exact thing.
That's actually really interesting. Oh, my mind was just blown for a second. Cool. I might have to watch Rick and Morty now that I know that part. I assumed it was terrible because everyone on Reddit loves it so much that they will not shut up about some kind of sauce.
Oh, that Mulan Szechuan dipping sauce. Gotta get that dipping sauce, Ben.
They will not shut up about it. Every single thread on every single page, someone comments with it, and it gets the most upvotes ever.
Yeah, no. I'm at this very moment. I'm fighting my very worst hipster tendencies because I've been a big Rick and Morty fan for a long time since it debuted, and it's really caught fire. It's been very popular for a long time, but it's kind of reached a saturation point to where people I really don't like are way into it, and it's hard for me to deal with. I'm like, oh, that guy. Okay, I guess people I don't like can like the same things I do.
Hey, Brian, the cake is a lie, right? Oh, get it? The cake is a lie?
Yeah.
And that was cool, and then everyone started saying it, and then it got less cool.
I do. I feel like video games are very guilty of that very often. Also, taking arrows to the knee.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Anyway, also, FizzBiz wrote in and gave us a hashtag building food of house salad.
I don't think I've ever had a house salad.
Neither have I. But I won't eat...
Hugh Laurie's house salad. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
What is that made of?
Vicodin?
It's
just a big old bowl of Vicodin and lettuce.
I would not eat it because you would probably die.
Not if you were house.
No, if he had a bowl of it, he'd probably die.
Yeah, I guess so.
I couldn't... I mean, that's all we got this time, but I'm sure we'll get more for next time because... I don't know. I have faith. Because you got to have faith. The faith. Freeze frame.
Same
Close.
Song. That almost worked. Yes. Okay. I guess that does it for the show. Another short one this week.
Just wait.
I don't know, Ben. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know about you, Ben, but I feel like next week's episode's gonna make up for the fact that this one's like 50 minutes long.
Or at least one of the next ones.
That's true. Good point. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show, I guess. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I feel like we pushed into toilet humor a little more heavily than we usually do.
Was that another joke?
And no, not intentionally.
Oh, I can't tell.
I know. I think I was going to apologize, but I lost track of what I was saying.
And now, might as well not.
Yeah, so might as well not apologize. So, thank you everyone for listening. I hope you join us next week. Until then, remember, keep happy.